Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Warshack from RGC, and before I begin, let me just say that if you're new to Hearthstone, you're not sure what to do, I recommend watching our first video on the introduction to Hearthstone, because that'll give you a good insight on what direction you should be heading, how to build a deck, what decks to build, and then how to even unlock those decks to build them. So with that said, we're going to move on to today's video, and we're going to talk about how to get gold in Hearthstone, how to farm for cards, how to DE cards, what cards to DE, and then how to craft cards. So getting gold, it's really important. Without getting gold, you're not going to be able to buy cards. Without cards, you're not going to build decks. And without building decks, you're not playing ranked. And you're not playing ranked, you're not having fun. So with all of that on the field, let's take a look at how to earn gold. The quest log, which will be located right next to the shop button. This is going to show you all the levels to all your decks, your total wins you have in ranked, your best arena wins, and then the highest arena you've unlocked so far. At the bottom here, we're going to see the 3 quests that you have. Every day you unlock 1 quest. As for me, I haven't played a lot in the past couple days, so I've got 3 quests lined up right here. And then with this, after I complete one of these quests, a new quest for today will pop up. So I could do 4 quests in one day, which would be quite nice. Key is to probably do 1 quest a day so you can keep up on them and you're not losing any gold. These quests give you a decent amount of gold. It costs 100 gold per pack or 150 gold to enter arena. So it's your choice whether you want to take the chance in arena, and if you're not that good, you probably just want to straight up and buy a pack. But if you're getting familiar with the game, you're doing well, it's probably best to go in arena and farm for cards, and then that's what we're moving into next. When you're done doing your quest, you've got nothing left in your book there. The second thing you should probably head into is arena. This is going to teach you how to play the game along with how to build a deck. On top of that, you're going to play against a variety of opponents, so they're going to range from easy to hard. So sometimes you're going to get your ass kicked, sometimes you're going to do the kicking. It all depends on what rank you are, and then throughout playing, you're going to get to higher ranks. So you're going to get better, guaranteed, by playing arena. You get into arena by paying 150 gold. Once then, you have an option of choosing your hero. It's going to give you a random selection out of the 9. So I got a mage, a druid, and a hunter. From here, druids, they're good. Hunters are really nice in arena, and so are mages, so I would probably pick a mage and then I would go on from there. I'm not going to really go into how to build an arena deck because that's in one of our other videos that we have on our channel, but this is just the general outline of what to do once you've beat the tutorial. You've got all of the bots killed in Hearthstone, you've beat normal, expert, and then you've gotten all your decks to level 10. This is what you do to grind for cards. Heading out of arena and into my collection, this will be where you craft new cards, you DE the cards you already have, you build your deck. This is a screen you'll see a lot, so you better get used to it. From here, DEing cards is really important because that gives you dust, and dust allows you to build new cards. So how do you get the dust? You go up to here to crafting mode. Once you click crafting mode, it's going to bring over a tab here, and it's going to say disenchant extra cards. What this means is every card that you have above the 2 that you're allowed to have in your deck is going to get disenchanted, whether it be a common, rare, epic, or legendary. For example, let's say you have 2 wraiths already and you get a 3rd one in a pack, and then you go to crafting mode and disenchant extra cards. The extra wraith that you just got out of that pack, the 3rd one, is going to get disenchanted. So it's not going to affect you negatively, and if let's say you have 1 card and you hit disenchant, it's never going to get rid of that 1 card. But it will, let's say you have 2 legendaries that are the same, it will get rid of the 2nd legendary because you can't have more than 1 legendary in your deck, which makes sense. After you've disenchanted all of your extra cards and you're just that little bit away from being able to craft that card you really need for, let's say, your mage deck, I recommend picking out 3 decks that you know you're going to play. So let's say mage, shaman, priest. Those are 3 decks you're going to enjoy playing, and you want to construct those decks first. So all of your other decks are going to now be considered secondary. With those decks that you consider secondary, let's look through the hunter deck. Alright, Savannah Highmane. This is a golden rare, and I already have 2 other Savannah Highmanes, but they're not golden. Well, it does look pretty. It probably is going to scare my opponent, but I don't really need a golden hunter card. First of all, I'm not going to be playing hunter because it's not of the 3 main decks you've selected, and you already have 2 of them over here, so what do you need a gold one for when you can DE it and then craft cards that you actually need for your main decks with the dust you're going to get from a card that you're not going to be using? Yeah, it sucks DEing that gold card that looks cool, but I recommend doing this to craft the cards that you actually need, so when you actually start winning your constructed rank games, you're going to get more packs from that, and then from there you're going to get more golds anyway. So it's just, this speeds up your deck building opportunities, and it also helps you out and construct it a lot. With that, let's move into crafting a card. That's really easy, pretty straightforward. Let's say you're in a mage deck and you'd like to craft Arc Mage. So you go into crafting mode as we've seen before, you click Arc Mage and it's going to bring up this screen right here. This is going to allow you, if you already have the card, to DE it. It'll say plus 400, so this is giving you dust for DEing the card, or it's going to say minus, which means you're going to construct the card and it's going to tell you how much it costs. Legendaries do cost a good bit amount of dust at first, so I recommend building up your rares and epics that you need first before heading in balls deep for the legendary. So we're gonna back out of my collection and do just a general overview of what you should be doing when grinding for cards. After you've completed your tutorial, all of your decks are level 10, you know what decks you wanna play, pick 3 main decks out and then start constructing cards within those 3 decks that you know you need. DE golds that you don't need, DE epics you don't need, DE legendaries that you're not gonna need. Yeah, legendaries are good, but if you get a legendary in a hunter deck and you're not going to be playing a hunter deck, there's no point to that legendary. It is better just to DE it and get some cards that you need for your main decks. With that, make sure you're doing all of your daily quests. With that gold that you're going to get from these quests, that's how you're going to be entering Arena. And Arena, from you winning or losing, you're still going to get packs. So those packs are going to allow you to build up your deck that much more. It's also going to give you the experience that you need for when you play Constructed. It's also going to teach you how to build a deck, and it's also going to allow you to play with a variety of different decks, so you really know what deck you're going to build and Constructed and you're going to do well with. With this comes the end of my video. Hopefully you found it somewhat helpful. If not, throw a comment below. Let me know what I'm missing, what I'm not missing, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, or if you just have any general questions about Hearthstone that I can answer. Thanks guys for watching. This is Warshack with RGC.
Hello everyone, this is Warshack, and today we're going to go over my mage deck in Hearthstone. Before I jump into a game real quick and show you guys a little bit about this mage deck, I'm just going to go over the deck list just in case anybody wanted to know what's in it and how to build